Welcome to History in Flames. Empires rise and fall, the past comes alive, and fire and ash. Subscribe and relive the stories that shaped the world. World War II is often told as a story of brilliant generals and decisive battles. We remember bold maneuvers, dramatic victories, and moments where genius seems to change history. But that story is incomplete, because World War II was not won by genius. It was won by industry. Amen. This is not an argument against strategy. It is not an argument against leadership. It is an argument about limits. Strategy matters, but only within the limits set by production. Leadership matters, but only if losses can be replaced. World War II was not decided by who fought better. It was decided by who could fight longer. Military history often gravitates toward individuals. We look for brilliance because brilliance is easy to narrate. A clever plan, a bold commander, decisive maneuver. But modern industrial war does not reward brilliance in isolation. A brilliant plan that cannot be sustained becomes irrelevant. A tactical victory that cannot be replaced becomes a liability. By 1941, World War II had stopped being a war of maneuvers. It became a war of replacement. The central question was no longer how well can you fight. It became how fast can you recover from losses. Industrial war is not about winning battles. It is about surviving them. Every engagement consumes resources. Fuel, ammunition vehicles, aircraft, trained personnel in industrial war. Losses are assumed. Victory goes to the side that replaces those losses faster. This changes everything. A tank is no longer a masterpiece. It is a consumable. An aircraft is no longer rare. It is expected to be lost. A soldier is no longer irreplaceable, but training capacity becomes decisive. World War II rewarded systems, not brilliance. No country understood this faster than the United States. American strategy did not rely on tactical perfection. It relied on scale. Factories were standardized. Designs were simplified. Production was prioritized over elegance. A Liberty ship did not need to be beautiful. It needed to exist and be replaced faster than it could be sunk. American aircraft were not always superior individually, but they arrived in numbers that overwhelmed opponents. The United States treated industry itself as a weapon system, not because of genius, but because of organization, resources, and time. The Soviet Union faced destruction early in the war. Its survival depended on a single decision: move industry east. Factories were dismantled. Its machinery was transported thousands of kilometers. Production resumed under brutal conditions. Soviet equipment emphasized simplicity. Reliability mattered more than refinement. Design that could be built quickly, repaired easily, and replaced endlessly was superior, even if it was imperfect. The Soviet Union did not win through brilliance. It survived long enough for industry to decide the outcome. Germany entered the war with exceptional tactical doctrine. Its early victories reinforced a dangerous illusion. That illusion was this: that operational brilliance could compensate for industrial weakness. Germany delayed full mobilization. Production remained fragmented. Too many variants were produced in small numbers. German industry chased perfection in a war that demanded volume. The result was predictable: tactical success without strategic sustainability, innovation without replacement capacity, skill without endurance. Germany fought an industrial war with a mindset shaped by short campaigns. An industrial war punishes that mistake relentlessly. Japan entered the war with highly trained forces and exceptional early war effectiveness. But skill cannot replace capacity. Aircraft losses could not be replaced quickly. Naval losses were permanent. Its training pipelines were limited. Japan could win battles, but it could not absorb losses. Once the war became one of attrition, the outcome was already determined. Battles still mattered in World War II, but not as moments of genius. They mattered as industrial exchanges. A victory that costs irreplaceable assets is a strategic loss. A retreat that preserves forces can be a strategic success. World War II rewarded commanders who understood when not to fight. The lesson of World War II is uncomfortable. Organizations fail when they chase brilliance instead of capacity reward style over sustainment. Ignore replacement rates. A system that cannot replace losses will collapse, no matter how intelligent its leaders are. World War II was not won by genius. It was won by the ability to continue fighting after others could not. In the end, the most decisive weapon of the war was not a tank, a plane, or a general. It was a factory that never stopped. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Share your thoughts below.